Hi everyone, I'm Jean-Michel, Director at LuxInnovation, National Innovation Agency in Luxembourg, and today it's my pleasure to be with Rida Klink. So Rida, hello. You are the founder and CEO of Augment, a startup in Luxembourg, incorporated in 2020. Can you tell us a bit more about the value proposition of your company?
Of course. So first of all, thank you for having me. So at Augment, what we've decided to do, we used to work a little bit in facility management before, and we realized there was a little problem when it comes to digitization. So what we do at Augment is we help facility managers jump into this digital era by helping them digitize all their information and make it available to everybody that would need that information, basically, whether it's technicians or tenants or even facilities managers. What we do is we centralize that information under a BIM model that's available on the web in 3D, and we make that data available for sharing, which will allow basically the facility manager later on to save on their maintenance costs and reduce operation and maintenance costs by around 10 to 15%, depending on the building, just by having the information available.
Wow, sounds amazing. So after 2 years of operation, you have already implemented a few use cases here in Luxembourg. And if I'm not mistaken, you're about to launch a new product.
Yes.
Can you tell us a bit more about your commercial offer and the type of problem you're solving for your clients?
Of course. So what we've been doing is we develop BIM models and we put these BIM models on the web under a platform that we call the Wire Twin. So Wire Twin is a digital twin when it comes to information, the digital twin of the building. And the problems we're trying to solve, there are multiple problems we're trying to solve. So first of all, the availability of data is one, because at some point, facility managers, because of all the data they have available, this data is at risk of being lost, and especially if it's not in digital format. So what we do is we help our clients, if they don't have a BIM model, we develop one for them, and then we centralize all that information under this specific BIM model by scanning the documents available today using our artificial intelligence software. We scan the available documents, classify the information in the central model that is shareable and online, so that our facility managers can save time, can save stress, and can have a centralized point of information where they can connect their other software as well. So just to imagine real quick, imagine a technician comes to fix a specific heater. So if this technician doesn't have the information about the heater, we are at risk for the technician to come once or twice or thrice to fix the same problem because he doesn't know exactly which heater, he doesn't have the information about it. With our Wire Twin, you'll just open the platform online as a facility manager, click on the specific heater, and share it with the technician. He'll get all information about warranty, again, information about preventive maintenance standards, which we also develop for the facility managers, and he will get information about previous maintenances as well, so that whenever he walks in, he knows what he needs to do, on what, and he knows the inventory that or the spare parts he's going to need as he walks in. So that's it.
Sounds great. I was asking you before about the few use cases you implemented in Luxembourg, and we used to say that Luxembourg is a very good test bed for startups because corporates or companies are very open to collaborate with startups offering new solutions and so on and so forth. Can you confirm that statement?
Of course. I mean, we came out of research and development about a couple of months ago, if not half a year ago. But even during our process of research and development, we had and testing, we had big companies that we were lucky enough to have them approach us, as we didn't have the commercial effort, because these companies are interested, in fact, by collaborating with startups, especially for innovation. So we've had asset management companies, we've had operation and maintenance companies, so the technical services. We've had hardware manufacturers as well for the buildings that have approached us, and we're lucky enough to exchange with these big players, because innovation is something that is at the core here in Luxembourg. And one of the reasons that Augment decided to choose Luxembourg as its test bed is because of that willingness to do business and to innovate in general.
Yeah, you make actually the link with the following question. Luxembourg has an ambition to become a digital economy, and the real estate sector, facility management sector, of course, will follow this trend. And what is your vision for the future, and how do you see this sector evolving over the next 5 years, for example?
So, just like you said it correctly, Luxembourg is opting for a data-driven economy, and I think this is something extremely commendable, and a lot of people could follow that example. the future of everything around us, especially with the rise of artificial intelligence, which we use in our processes, is something that the Luxembourg government has seen value in. So the fact that artificial intelligence is developing is inevitable, and it's going to develop in multiple domains. So facility management and property management and real estate in general is just one of the examples. But the trend is definitely going in that direction because, as we know, big data is becoming more and more of a trend. Like everybody talks about big data, but in Luxembourg, I've seen big data being applied. So the fact that we can connect objects, so IoT devices, the fact that we can connect these objects to our facility management software or property management software means that this data is going to be there, and it's going to be there for the taking and for the usage. The fact that we can derive conclusions from this data is definitely a driving factor in that direction, and any sector that applies artificial intelligence can see its margins increase like crazy just by doing one thing, which is making anything, whether it's real estate operations or anything else, we make it more efficient thanks to artificial intelligence. The availability of this data is going to allow for data-driven decision making, which is one of the most crucial points and more necessary point nowadays in, I believe, any industry.
Excellent. Maybe a last question before I leave you. After almost 2 years of existence, you're really about to take off, and we were just talking about the next plan from a marketing and sales perspective. So what are the next step for you for the months to come for addressing also international markets?
So on our side, Augment, we officially launched our first product, a start product called the Wire Twin, which is this 3D web-based virtual twin that is in 3D on the web. So that's for data management and information management in BIM format. The next logical step is, if we have data and the data is good, we can take the data and build software on top of it. So this is like an expression I like to use. Good data is the food for good software. So the next steps will be to take this central model and add software layers on top of it, which will allow us to manage different aspects of our buildings just based on these different modules. For instance, we want to develop on top of the Wire Twin what we call the maintenance management module, a cleaning management module, and a utilities management module, which will allow us to manage the maintenance and cleaning, of course, directly visually from the 3D model. So while incorporating, of course, technicians and tenants into the process. So a tenant, to declare maintenance, he will just have to click on an object in the 3D model, or in the future, and this is, we're talking about the future here, an augmented reality application where he'll just take off his phone off his pocket, point at the lamp, click on it, and request maintenance directly on it. So this is where we see it going, and this is augmented reality that as we see it moving forward. And we're starting to work, maybe looking into integration with supercomputers so that we can also take all that data and in a further step, so this is the role we try to play at Augment in the future of real estate and facility management. We will try to analyze the usage of a facility and then give facility managers suggestions on the actions that they should take next in order to reduce their costs and make their operations more, let's say, natural, fluid, and efficient.
Excellent. So thanks a lot for all these
Thank
details.
you very much.
Congrats for the work achieved so far, and good luck for the future.
Thank you very much.